Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is a Ready to Wear Affair where I discuss all things fashion, mostly luxury and designer fashion because that's where my true passion lies. But of course, as a lover of fashion, I love all kinds of fashion, all price points. I love contemporary fashion, fast fashion, and everything in between. So if that sounds like your vibe, please subscribe. And if this is your first time, welcome. And if it's not, welcome back. I have a really fun video. I know it's been a minute since I've done a styling video, but this is indeed a styling video. I've had some things trickle in over the past few weeks-ish, over a month or so, and I've been collecting them, waiting for a good collective kind of haul, try-on haul or styling video. It's not a haul, this is a styling video. I don't really do hauls. I like to prepare and do the full glam look. So anyway, if that sounds like your vibe, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because that's pretty much a lot of what I do here. So let's get into this video. This video is going to be covering, like I said, a couple of pieces, several pieces that I've acquired over the past few weeks/months, and I'm going to be styling them for you. So let's kick it off right away with this first look, which I absolutely adore. I absolutely love this look. I've been eyeing this look for a long time. I think maybe pushing a year, like 8 months plus. I've been seeing it more and more on social media. All the girlies are wearing the Hertumba look. This is a Hertumba look. The top and the skirt, this just majestic look is from the brand Hertumba. Hertumba is a Nigerian brand. It's a Nigerian woman-owned brand, and I see why other girlies love it. It's absolutely stunning. It's beyond a statement. It is regal. You look like royalty. You look like Nigerian royalty. And someone regal, someone of royal blood, you know? And I just love the fit of this look. It's extremely unique, and it's very unique to the brand Hertumba. Hertumba's gone viral for this kind of look, especially this skirt. I don't know what to call this kind of silhouette. It's not really drop waist, but it kind of is. But it has a really cool kind of asymmetric cut just all throughout. It's multi-layered, which is what really gives it that multi-dimensional look. And 3D kind of just has just so much character to it. The lengths are different. It's really long at either side, and then a little short in front, which is perfect for showcasing what shoes you have. I kept my shoes simple. This shoe, the pumps are Louboutin, Christian Louboutin. These are the hot chick slingback pumps, and I wanted to wear it in a skin tone, flesh toned nude color for me, and I think it just goes so well, keeping everything muted. And I just love the brown. Brown is just such a perfect color, obviously, on my skin tone. And I just think that the brown color makes the whole look, it's a statement look, up 100%, but the brown somehow tones it down, if you know what I mean. And I love that. I love how it's a loud look, but also paled back a bit by keeping it in a neutral color. So adore this look. The top is, I would say, I got it custom. It was sold out on the website, but it was really nice as you could DM them and ask them about any sold out pieces. And for me, the top was, like I said, it's currently sold out, but when I DM'd them and asked them about it, they were able to make me my own custom outfit. And you could order small, medium, large, but I didn't know. I've never ordered from Hertumba before. It's my first time ordering from the brand, so I just wasn't sure what the sizing was. I mean, I've heard from some influencers what kind of sizes they bought for different Hertumba pieces, and so the sizing seems pretty consistent. But I just, I didn't want to take my chances, so I just sent them my measurements for my top. And the skirt, I was pretty confident that a small would fit, because a lot of the way the girlies have been wearing it is a drop waist way, which is super cool and fun. You can wear the skirt. The skirt has been worn mostly, I think it's actually even just meant to be worn that way. On the runway, when you see the models wearing it, they have the skirt worn drop, lower on the waist. So it's a drop waist look. I don't love drop waist, lower waist hemlines. That's just not really my thing. I don't really love showing that much of my, lower body or lower part. So I just think the cut is not super flattering on me. I'm more of a high-waisted girly. So I knew going for the small would allow me to pull the skirt and zip it right at my waist, right at my waistline, which is right here. And it's literally the perfect fit. So like I said, this is a small. I knew the medium would be too big and I would have to wear a drop waist, and I just didn't want that. And then the top, I would say the top is probably a small. I'm a little bloated. That's why I was worried about going for a small, but I don't think it's medium. It doesn't give medium vibes, so just FYI. But yeah, so that's the top and the skirt, and it's kind of a set. It's essentially a set. Obviously you can buy it separately, but it's a set, and it's pretty pricey, but it's so well made. So unless what you see on the website, I think when you purchase it, if it's like available, they'll ship it out, you know, within like a reasonable time, I think like 1 to 2 days. Otherwise, it would take, I think, a month. They said give us up to 4 weeks to make anything that's custom, which the top was. And I was like, that's fine. Like, you know, hold off the skirt, because I bought the skirt first, and then later on, a few days later, I was like, I reached out to them about the top. And so they were able to just hold off and wait until the top was ready, and they shipped both pieces together to me. And I got here in like 2 business days, or 3 business days from the shipping date. Or is it 2? Yeah, 2 to 3 business days via DHL. Love DHL. You do have to pay customs fees. I had to pay customs fees of about $40 for both the top and the skirt. And the customs fees is based on the price of the item that you're receiving. So just FYI, DHL won't release your shipment to you until you pay those custom fees. So like I said, 40 something bucks. I think it was like 44 bucks. Anyway, so that's the look. I just love, like I said, it's handmade. And I love how the sequins, like the beading, the embellishments are like raindrops. I mean, look at the movement. The skirt is made from 100% cotton. It's so thick, it's so durable. It is just such a well-made outfit. Like well-made skirt, well-made top. Like you can feel the quality. Like get into non-Western brands, y'all. Like they know how to really dedicate time to their craft. It's not mass produced. They really do pour love into their creations, and you feel it in how, you know, the fabric feels in your fingertips. You feel it when you wear it. You feel the weight of it, and it's not a bad weight. It's a good quality weight. You know what I mean? Just, So yes, this skirt is quite heavy. The top is also quite heavy, given how heavy and how much embellishments and jewelry and beading it's pretty much adorned in. The top, I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna get the top, but I just loved how the top looks together. It's just a perfect match, the top and the skirt. The top is filled with like necklaces of beads, different kinds of beads, like glass beads. I'm sure it's like plastic and wood. You can smell the wood too. The wood beads are wooden. You can smell it. You can smell the wood. And then like the glass ones are probably plastic. Yeah, they're plastic. It would be too heavy if they were glass. But yeah. I would say, since I'm such a corset girly, I would have loved for the top to be more of a corset cinching vibe. I don't know, but it's super stretchy, which is, you know, easy to get on and off. It's a side zip here. You just kind of zip it up and zip it down to, you know, get yourself in and out of the top. And the skirt has this side zip here as well. Does the skirt have pockets, actually? And the skirt has pockets, y'all. This is my first time really wearing it, so I didn't even know. Okay, hands are fully in. Look at how deep my wrist is. That's how deep these pockets are, you see? Oops. And that's the, I lost another raindrop beading. Anyway, super delicate. I need to be careful with this skirt. I'm so bummed that I've already like tore off by accident with my feet, right? From like walking. As much as I'm wearing like high heels, like the skirt still pretty much graces the ground, and I have to be careful when I'm walking because my shoes have been stepping on the embellishments. So just FYI on just being careful with the skirt. Like when you buy clothes here, usually in the US, you get a little packet of like an extra button or 2, or extra thread, or extra embellishment or beading, like whatever the special element of that outfit or piece is, they'll give you a little extra. I wish that they did that. Anyway, I would wear this to a gala. I would wear this to like a wedding. It's too much for brunch. It's a lot for brunch. I think if you do want to wear this, I would break up the look. I would wear a more casual top and then maybe make the skirt the statement, or vice versa, right? Wear a more casual like jeans, a pair of like nice blue denim jeans on the bottom, or shorts with the top, right? Like I would break it up if you wanted to kind of wear it to a lot more of a casual event or a casual occasion, like I said, brunch, or like hanging out with the girlies, like a day event, going to a museum. You want to be really fashionable and cute and chic, but like keep it toned down, depending on the occasion. So yeah, love, love, love. I would wear this to if I feel like I'm gonna get proposed to, I would wear this outfit. A super, super elevated occasion. And then because there's so much embellishments, I just didn't wear any other jewelry, except my usual earring stack. And then my bag is Olympia Latan, it's the book clutch. I have a brown bag, and I have a wine bag, because there's kind of like wine colors in the necklace beading part here, but it's just a little too monochromatic. I wanted something that stood out just a little bit, but not too much, like not taking away attention from the outfit, the top and the bottom. So I just opted for a dark, my dark Olympia Latan book clutch that has gold embroidery, so it still kind of does blend and match with the overall look. Okay, girlies, so this is look number 2. This look is definitely more of a nighttime look. I would definitely wear this for a night out, girls night out, date night, whatever night out, you name it. And it's just so sexy, it's slinky, it's dark, it's mysterious, it's just, you know, she's a nighttime goddess. So this is a dress by Coperni. I love Coperni. I'm trying to get more pieces from Coperni, but there's they have a lot of good stuff, but there's certain specific pieces that I'm just obsessed with. Like this I've been obsessed with for ever since I saw it a year ago. They have a long sleeve version, which I preferred. I actually got it in white, but the size small was too small, and it was just not forgiving. It showed everything, every lump, every valley. So I had to return that, and then I ended up finding this because Coperni later on came out with this dress, the sleeveless version of this dress. So if I can find the sleeve version of this, I'll pop it up. So this dress is of size 38, which is a US women's size 6. And this is perfect. It's not too tight, but tight enough. Tight enough to still show my curves and hug the body without showing every single lump and valley. So that's the full dress. It's a maxi dress. I'm a lover of maxi dress. Y'all know how much I love long hemlines. And it has these beautiful, beautiful button, snap button embellishments all throughout. And I love the placement. It's placed right under kind of I guess it's kind of placed in a way that's accentuating the curves of your body. So it's there's this curvature here under the bust, right? And then there's this kind of curving area here that kind of really helps accentuate the waist and make the stomach area look pretty slim. And then it kind of has a nice full kind of cascade party of snap button details at the bottom, just so you don't really see the panty line. Personally for me, I think it's tacky to show your panty line, so I'm always opting for, most of my underwear is the seamless, pantyless, no line panty underwear, so to just be safe in general with everything I'm wearing. So yeah, so that's the dress, and I love the slit detail here on the side. It really showcases the shoes. The shoes are new and girlies too. Oh, these shoes, I've been lusting for these shoes for over 10 years. Isn't that crazy? When I first saw it down the runway, it was the spring-summer 2015 runway show under Riccardo Tisci, when he was still creative director of Givenchy, which is to me one of the best eras, honestly the best era of Givenchy was when Riccardo Tisci was at the helm as creative director. And I obviously couldn't afford it then, but I found it on Farfetch, and Farfetch got it from Murray, and Murray is based in Australia. The only thing is this shoe is a size too small, and I usually don't do small sizes at all. 95% of my shoes, maybe even 96% of my shoes are a EU 41 or a US women's size 10. These shoes are 11 years old. There was no way I was gonna pass them up. I was I'm gonna figure out a way to get them to fit. I'll go to the leather spa and have them help me stretch it. I'll do whatever it takes. So I actually ended up going to the leather spa, and they refused to attempt stretching it. They're these shoes just won't stretch. fast forward after going on Amazon and buying a shoe tree for heels, specifically for heels, because those are kind of hard to find. And then I got this like shoe stretcher liquid solution. I'll put the name up here. And it has like thousands, tens of thousands of reviews. And I was like, okay, this probably works given how popular and how highly rated and reviewed it is. And the people were right. The reviews are right. The hype is real. I'll link it below as well for you girlies. After like, I would say a week of like stretching, both, you know, applying the solution, spraying the solution all over both shoes, and then immediately applying the shoe tree and tightening it so it's like at its max of stretching. I did that for like over a week, I think, like 2 weeks. And eventually I got it to a point where I was able to zip it without any problem. Now it does still feel very snug, don't get me wrong. And I'm hoping over time, you know, it's a leather shoe, it will stretch naturally, that it will stretch a little more. But I wasn't gonna pass these up. Hello? Like these are archival shoes. So I'm happy to add this to my collection. These are called the Nisa Booties. Givenchy Nisa Booties. And they have this really cool crisscross detail in front, which is why the shoe leather specialist at Leather Spa told me that he wouldn't be able to stretch the shoe because of the shoelace detail in front. He said it's not stretchy. But in my mind, I'm like, the leather is, so the leather can stretch. But anyway, he was just like, no. Anyway, I'm happy I got it to stretch. And I just love this shoe. What I love most about this shoe and the Nisa Booty and its boot counterpart is that screw detail in the heel. It's like a wedge with like a screw heel sticking out, poking out at the bottom. I love it. These are in a size 40, EU 40, and I'm normally 41. So again, it's a whole size down, and I got it to stretch to the point where I was able to fit it. But yeah, those are the shoes. Bag is Florian. This is an old bag, and I love the silver color. I thought it would really bring out and it complements the silver embellishments of the snap button detail all over the dress. I love that this dress is also high neck too. I love a high neck. And again, because this dress is very heavily embellished with the snap button details, I opted for no additional jewelry beyond my normal ear stack. And yeah, and obviously my wrists and hands and rings. Okay, girlies, so for this next look, I am giving avant-garde chic. This look is so fabulous. It is so dramatic and I absolutely love it. It is I would say fall look, but because it's still summer, I'm keeping the legs completely open. So this is obviously it's a trench coat, but with a big twist. It is literally a cutout trench coat with a beautiful kind of almost ball gown skirt. So it's like cut out in the front, and then the back is this gorgeous full kind of skirt, fluted skirt that reaches the ground. So it's like a maxi trench coat, love it, with a cutout detail here in front. This jacket is by Jean Paul Gaultier. Jean Paul Gaultier is one of my favorite brands, as you may know if you are familiar with my style and you've been following me for quite some time. I love JPG, and this jacket I got directly from the JPG Jean Paul Gaultier ready to wear website, and I absolutely love it. It is dramatic, it commands attention, it is a statement piece, it is a staple with a twist because, again, like I said, trench coats, I consider trench coats a staple, especially in the fall and spring weather. The downside of this is that I would say it runs quite small. Oh my goodness, it runs ridiculously small. I think it goes up to an extra large, and I think the extra large was sold out, and I ended up getting a large, which barely fit me, honestly. I think for me, the top and midsection area fit fine, but the bottom is really tight. And I would have preferred that this ran a little more true to size. I have Jean Paul Gaultier pieces and normally I'm at 36, 38. And yeah, the fact that I had to wear a large and it's still like, it's a little too snug for my liking. I can't even wear, honestly, I'm wearing like a bra and underwear under this because I tried on a padded mini skirt, and it didn't close. It refused to close. Like the skirt was pretty padded and thick, but the fact that I can't even close it when I'm wearing a skirt, I don't care if it's padded. So I don't love that. I actually really don't know why Jean Paul Gaultier went really small with this. Like, what about the girlies? Like, I'm 4'6". What about the girlies who are bigger sizes? Like, that's unfair. Anyway, that stuff pisses me off. And yeah, I love the detailing. I love the high collar. I love the lapels and the epaulets. Has some really cool epaulette detailing here on the shoulder. And I also just love, obviously, the belt here, the belt detail here, right where the hemline in the front ends, this like right where the cutout begins. I love that. Shoes, I kept the same shoes on. These are the Givenchy Nisa booties that I just got new in, my archival finds, love them. And then the bag is Gucci Dionysus. It's an old bag for like, I don't know, y'all know, like during the Alessandro Michele Gucci era, that's when I got this. So yeah, that's the full look. Sunglasses are Bottega Veneta. Then when it becomes like the fall and spring weather in those seasons, you can totally wear this with thigh-high boots. It's too hot for me to wear it with thigh-high boots right now, so I opted for these booties. But with thigh-high boots, I have some really cool thigh-high boots in my collection, so I just can't wait to style this with thigh-high boots in the fall, which is probably in a few weeks. I love the fall season, I'm so excited. So yeah, that's the look. So dramatic, I absolutely love it. Okay, girlies, so this next look here is a really casual yet chic look. I love the color, the rust color of this blazer, this jacket blazer. And this is new in from Loza Maleomho. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering her name, but I haven't heard the last name. I haven't heard the name said out loud, so please forgive me if I'm butchering it. And Loza Maleomho is a Ivorian brand, so it's from Côte d'Ivoire. So this actually shipped out of Abidjan, which is the capital of Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. And I think this is my first item from a Ivorian designer or an Ivorian brand. So love that. West African, again, West African or African designers are where it's at. And Loza Maleomho as a Ivorian is one to watch. So she actually styled the look that Beyonce wore, the zebra set that she wore in her Already video in her Lion King album, Lion King the Gift album. Sick look. Like, I wish she only made it for Beyonce. I don't think she sold it at all to anyone else. I think she only made one of one for Queen Beyonce, and I love that. If she had that, I would have gotten it. Because it's like cute little like shorts or like panty, what do you call it? Hot pants. Cute little hot pants, and then a matching cool jacket that has the same kind of African mask decal embellishment on the buttons or buckle details. Love. That's like her signature symbol for the brand, the African mask done in this exact way. Her stuff is pretty pricey, I will say. So if you're interested, definitely check out her website now. The stuff that she has is pretty good. That stuff that's on sale is pretty good, up to I think 50% off. There are these pants that I wanted, but I'm like, I can't get both the pants and the jacket. I want the jacket more. So anyway, beautiful silhouette. It really cinches you in the waist and makes you look snatched, and it kind of billows out in a very peplum design or silhouette. So love this top, love the cut. It's made out of I don't know if it's not raffia, maybe raffia or like jute. burlap sap, like that material. So it is pretty stiff, which it gives, helps it give great structure, but it's maybe not, and then it's semi-lined, like most of the back is lined, but the sleeves aren't lined and some parts aren't fully lined. So it is a little itchy. If itchy fabrics bother you, this is probably not the top for you. I do wish you made it fully lined so that your body is not touching the jute fabric at all. I'm not super sensitive to like not so soft fabrics. Like fabrics don't really itch me much, but I do feel like the somewhat slight scratchy sensation. Again, it doesn't bother me, but for anyone who's sensitive to those fabrics, like just FYI. So that's the jacket or top, and the jeans I paired it down for a more casual look with these Margiela, Mason Margiela / jeans. Love these jeans. They're like literally the best jeans in the world. I need to get them in every color. But yeah, these are in a size 40, Italian 40. Pumps, I wore them earlier. These are EU size 41. Bag, this is the Ferragamo geometric bag. And yeah, because of the embellishments, I didn't add any earrings or any other jewelry other than my usual stock. But yeah, I also just love how the gold African mask heads just kind of like stay like in place, and you have this these adjustable straps, 3 of them, to make sure the jacket stays closed. And then getting into the details even further, I love how the shoulders are cut out. It's such a cool design. Reminds me of like the Filipino traditional tops that they wear for like events and ceremonies. I just absolutely love the detail. Love it. And I love this rust color. This comes in a khaki as well, a khaki color, and then this rust color. This is the back. So yeah, that's the look. I would wear this to brunch. I would wear this to like a day event, like an outing at the museum, a day party. I would wear this to a date, a coffee date. I would wear this to, I could wear this to a concert with some maybe more comfortable shoes, like some flats or sneakers, or I probably would opt for like, a little like flat form shoe for like more casual events, like a concert or a sporting event. And yeah, love. I love Loza Maleomho, and I'm hoping to get more pieces from her. I got this on sale too. The only reason why I finally took the plunge and bought them after eyeing them for 2 years or more is she finally put some pieces on sale. Finally. So this was had some of a discount. You know me, I try not to pay retail ever. So that gave me the urge to buy it. So yeah, that's the look. Let me know your thoughts. I think that's everything actually. That's everything, all the pieces I collected so far that I've wanted to show you girlies for some time. Let me know your thoughts on what pieces are your favorite, if there's any that you are interested in getting. Everything I got was on sale. Every Newton item that I got was on sale. I try not to get retail. So I will link everything that's available. Please stay safe, please stay blessed, please stay respectful. And I will see you girlies in the next video. Bye.